Here I have a PSA 9. This is a really good picture on eBay I found. And then we have this fake. And I'll show you guys the details right now. Okay, so the first thing I like looking at is the different foil parts on the card. Now, if you remember from my Mike Trout video, I talked about how the scammers couldn't actually print out the foil. And the same thing happened with the 2000 Bowman. So this over here and this down here appears to be foil, but it's actually not foil. It's just printed straight on the card. If you take a look at this, for example, you can just tell, even just by looking at how the light reflects off of it, that this is foil. Same with this down here. However, over here, there's really not a reflection because this was actually printed out. So first thing, if you see any of these in person, look for the foil. If the foil wasn't printed on these cards, which I believe it was printed on everyone, correct me if I am wrong, you'll just see the indent, but no foil on it. So you can tell right away with the foil. Now, next thing I like taking a look at is the Patriots logo on the front. So Patriots logo is really bright and vivid. You can see the red and blue right here. You go over here, the red is washed out along with the blue. See the difference? You have the real one, and now you have the fake one. So look at the logo because it's really, really easy to spot right away. And that does happen with a lot of other fakes too. People can't replicate the team logo. Next thing to take a look at is actually the border. So again, the border on this one is pretty bright yellow. You can see that yellow goldish. You can see that going around over here. However, if you look at the fake one, it's really washed out. It doesn't have that same pop, right? It really pops out, makes the card beautiful, washed out colors. And that's pretty much with everything on the front. Same with the colors as well. If you look at the 12 on the jersey. So on the real one right over here, this is bright red. It stands out. And you can even see this over here on the shoulders. Very bright. Over here, it's dull. Even this down here, quite dull compared to the bright red over here. So looking at the colors is really, really important with this card itself, just because of that. Now let's take a look at the back. There's a few different ways as well. And you can see the close-ups over here. This isn't with that. So the first thing I look at on the back is the two different Patriot logos, the one on the helmet and then one on the side over here. So the first one, you can barely see the Patriots logo on his helmet. Here, the Patriots logo is clearly defined. So take a look at that. Same with the colors earlier, right? This is clearly defined. You can see all the details on it. Blue, red, washed out. It almost looks black right here. So details, details, details. It matters so much. Another thing you can take a look at on the back is actually the Bowman logo itself. So you can see the Bowman logo right here. And then you compare it to the real one. The real one just stands out. It's nice and bright. However, on the back, it is really, really dull. And there's one other detail which I accidentally forgot to go over on the front. And it's this belt. And let me go back over here. So on the real one, you can see the details on the belt, right? You look at the buckle right over here, and then you can see it stands out. Versus on the fake one, the belt all blurs together. You can't see the small, small details on that. See small details you can see. Small details you cannot see. So just a quick recap for you guys. On the front, make sure to take a look at your reds. Take a look over here. Take a look over here. Make sure it is actually a stamp of a foil, not printed on with that. Borders. Again, the colors are really important with this. Just take a look at the colors on the front of this. Really pops out and stands out versus this, which is all washed out. Again, on the back, details matter. The logos and then the Bowman logo down here.